Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Claw me. Hello. 100 bits. Let's get this party started. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the 100 bits. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We were waiting for some Canthal. Canthal. Ooh, we got 723 of them. That's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna make some Canthal coil blocks or start working towards this. Gotta adjust my microphone location. This button. And then we need... okay, that's getting too much. We need something like... that many? That many? That many? Let's do that many. That's 512! So that's 2x Canthal wire. Okay. So 512 Canthal. Let's put that through the wire mill on number 2. Wire mill 2. Zoop. Zoop. Number go down. That's pretty good. Oh, speaking of number, 84,000 diamonds? I would say diamond number go up. Where do we end up? We were at 14,300 yesterday. 84,000. I would say diamond go up. Yeah. I was gonna mess with that, but there's no need to. So we also need 512 of these, which is 128 aluminum foil. 128. Bender number Tenorino. Boop boop. Whoa. Boop boop. There we go. And then liquid copper. We need a stack. Get extracted copper. And all of this is going to be done in a MV assembler, so the copper is going right where it needs to be. Oh, happy day. So, Canthal. Canthal. Aluminum foil. Assembler. Assemblers assemble. No number for this, so just throw it in there and have fun. Throw it in there and have fun. All right, so this is going to take a little bit of time to process. Canthal. I'm going to change this recipe. Let's look at this, and we are going to change it to this one. Yep. Okay. Fewer things to look at on this screen. How are we doing on aluminum foil? Another 256 of that. Boop, boop, boop. And Canthal. 34 more. All right. So things are happening. What else can we work on in the meantime? I guess we should take a look at like our drilling fluid, our lubricants. This is fine. Is it still going? How is it used so little? It is not going. Why you no go? You got drilling fluid. Rare or residue. Wait, what? Both of the. Oh, I got rid of the thing and that was, oh, okay. Okay, that's my fault. Exceeds the maximum range? Your face exceeds the maximum range. Got him. All right, we will place. We're gonna place that here. Is that not working? We need to look at this. Okay, we're connected. Then we go from there to there. Okay. So that's good. That's part of the problem. We also need to get rid of the, not the rare ore residue, but we need to get rid of the slurry. The raw ore slurry. Raw ore slurry. What does this stuff even do? Wait, no, that's what we're doing right here. So we need rare ore residue taken care of. And that is supposed to go into an electrolyzer. No, we're doing this. We need this. Raw ore slurry. Okay, so the use is on that. Maybe we should just set up a thing that's going to do this right now. I'm trying to think like what I want to do here. One of the things I want to do, let's just kind of like redo all of this. So that's an electrolyzer. This stuff needs a center fudge. And then we end up with like 2 more things. So mixed mineral, this is HV. So we can't do that yet. So we would have to delete that. And then molten ore. That goes into a distillery? So we're getting metal mixture dust out of all of these. These are all HV, so we can't do anything. So basically, we can set up a centrifuge to deal with the raw ore slurry. We'll get these things, and then we delete this stuff until we get into HV. Okay, that's fine. So I need a center fudge. We need an MB center fudge. We have one. Boom. So we're gonna set that up right here. So that means this machine here can output its fluids into the centrifuge, right? Because this machine, if we take a look at the uses, we're getting raw ore slurry as a byproduct. So that fluid will go over here instead of this trash can. This machine, however, is going to be producing 2 fluids that we cannot deal with. So its fluid output is going to go into the trash can. Right, so now we need to deal with... How do we do this? We need to deal with the items coming out of this. I kind of want to keep this fluid on its own separate thing So let's redo how this is set up. The top is going to be from those machines up there. So going down, we're putting that fluid card in here, and then I need the same thing here. We also have the other fluid that'll be coming into this one. So that will take a fluid card. This fluid card is set to rare or residue basic filter. So this one, basic filter, this will be set to not rare or residue or slurry. Raw or slurry. Raw or slurry. Okay, so those should be set up. So now we need the output of these two machines. Okay, so this is the main network here. So what we'll do, we'll just put like a chest and use a barrel. We'll have these two output into here, and then we'll have this extract into the main network. So if we go into here, item card, extract. Yep. And then we need this one here, insert. Yep. So then we link U to U. And can we link this to here? I think it linked, but the thing's weird again. Yes. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. All right, so both of these need an item extraction. Extract. And this needs an extract. Okay, so we're putting the fluids in. This one is sending its fluid over here. This one's sending all of its fluids to here. And then we are extracting the items, putting into this barrel. And then the main network is extracting from there and putting into the main network. Okay. I think we should be set. So is this running? It is not. Why not? Raw or slurry. That should be going into here. Fluid card. Raw or slurry insert. Maybe it's a case where I gotta like power. Well, I mean, power is another thing, but it shouldn't matter. We should be getting the fluid here. I think I might need to break and replace this guy. Maybe. And then we go from here to there. I might break and replace this one too, even though this one doesn't appear to be a problem, but we'll just do it. So everything is connected. Why you no go? Advanced centrifuge, raw or slurry, centrifuge. But that's not the output side. The output side is either here or here. This is not the output side. Let me up. If I cycle through these, it should like insert. Yeah? No, nothing's happening here. I'm gonna break and replace the centrifuge. Oh. Maybe this one needs to be broken and replaced? I mean, I'm pulling at straws here and I have no idea. Insert raw or slurry. Raw or slurry. I am so confused. I am no longer confused. Okay. Jeez, that took way longer than it should have. This guy. And then... Okay, so the fluids we need to deal with again. And they're dealt with. Okay. So this is getting us crushed. That, this, and this. Pyrochlor and pyro... These guys. Okay. Do we have a spot open over here that I can just put these in? We kind of do. Just throw them in right here. Boop. Boop. And boop. Okay. So, that was easy. All right, how are we doing over here? Canthal. Aluminum foil? Now wait a second. It's 8 and 8. I think I screwed up. Did I? 6, 3. No, we're fine. No, we're fine. That's the exact amount we needed. I thought that I'd made like twice as many wires. But no, we should be fine. So 16 of these. We did it! Boom. So now we have a Canthal. And what did we need that for? We need that for silicon ingots. What? Silicon ingots. So we are doing just regular silicon dust. MB. We are at HV. Silicon dust. Okay. So now we need to have this go into this thing over here. Silicon ingot. Oh wait, I already set this up, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. I did. Silicon ingot. Look at us go. We did it, everybody. We made our first silicon ingot. Okay, quest complete. It kind of wants me to have a hot silicon ingot, so we're gonna turn this machine off and get this, put it in my inventory, and die real quick. Oh. Okay. Maybe it... I guess it does... Oh, that's optional. I see. I see. I almost died. I almost died for an optional quest. That's how much I'm involved in this mod pack. Okay. Those are the links that I go to play this mod pack. Almost die for it. Turn this back on. So dedicated. All right. So we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. And technically we can just get rid of that too. That don't matter none. All right, so what's the next thing? This is still locked. Oh, because we need inscriber processes. Oh, the energy hatch. Okay. So what do we do to do these? We need a forming press with double star steel plate. Every one of these needs a double star steel plate. So how does one obtain this junk? Actually, let me go and bookmark all of these too. So we get the dust. How do we get the dust? We macerate the ingot. Oh, so we just get the ingot and then we macerate it for the dust and then we can make the ingot out of it. Got it. Does not appear that there is a use to make the dust, so I think we're just doing an alloy smelter recipe here. So 2 steel plus 1 skystone. That gives us 3 star steel. That's actually pretty easy. Sky... Steel. Quest completed. We did it, everybody. Let's go. Alloy schmelterator. Oh, that needs MV, huh? MV alloy schmelterator. And I don't think we've made one yet, so that's our next task. Advanced chemical bath. Okay, it's gonna go right here. How are these machines doing? What are they doing? They are doing silver ore, sodalite. Yeah. Okay. So alloy smelterator, this guy. Cupronickel wires. I think we're good. So what do we need? We need some cupronickel ingots. You know what? We'll just do this. One of those, one of these, one of those. Whoops. I need this. All right, we can delete this guy. And that goes right there. Sign. Alloy smelterator. All right. I need a laser. And then we need an item card set to extract. And then boop boop. Boop, boop. All right, everything's connected. It's all connected. All right, so then we put this, and that robot arm here. Like I saw. Okay. Star metal. Oh, we only made 3. Quest completed. Pack over. Buy all. That's right. Chat, I haven't even been looking at you this whole time. How is everybody doing, chat? Hello, SD. Hello, Nick. Bennett. Razzle. How's everybody? JVDK, T Rules, Lincoln. Goodness. YouTube Maniac. Just Sofin. Hello, hello. Digital Dumber. Doctor. Hello, everybody. I have been like focus mode, go, go, go. And like, I looked over at chat. I read like 1 message and then that's it. Sorry about that.
Canthal just resubscribed for 97 months. Hello, Mr. H.
Contestal, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 97 months. Greg Tech demands focus. Look at me go. We got 4 of these things. Sweet. And then we need, oh, I need to make a forming press. I don't think we have one of these, and this has to be an MV one. So Certus quartz. Diamond. Gold ingot. And silicon dust. Okay, so we need a forming press, and I guess that's gonna go right here on the end. Forming press. Oh, this is a fun recipe. This one, this one, this one, this one. 2 of those, 2 of these. Look how fun this was. That was a fun recipe. All right, advanced forming press. Boop. Sign. Forming press. So that plus this. Can I just throw each of these in here and just assume it's gonna all work and go according to plan?
Jonathan just subscribed.
Jonathan, hey, welcome. Thanks for the sub, dude. The forming pressinator. It takes a long time to form something. Look, good things come to those who wait. All right. I heard that. I heard a wise man once say that on like a ketchup commercial or something. You know what? We got diamonds for days. I'm replacing that. Look at me go. Look at me waste this diamond pickaxe. Don't care. Okay, let's look at the quest book. So this is still locked, right? This is locked until we have these tasks done. Press. Boop, boop, boop. Should be 3 tasks complete. Ooh, look at us go. New recipes unlocked. It had like another 4 durability. How could you actually? Actually, it had like 94 durability on it. Actually. All right, so we wanted press this thing. I made the advancement of no technology. Quest complete. We did it, everybody. All right, so now printed circuits quest is unlocked. All right, let's do silicon. So in order to do that, is this going to make me do silicon ingot for everything? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So it is 11 seconds to do a block. There's no way to get this silicon. So, if we do a block, it's that long. Otherwise, we do a bender. I guess it's just about the same. It's probably the same amount of time, honestly. Okay. I was just looking. Bender it is. All right. And then, so that's in the alloy smelter. Can we do the applied, whatever it's called? Or did they remove that? That's a charger. This one, the inscriber. Inscriber hath no recipe. Runic inscriber and manifold manipulator controller. Yeah, we can't make the inscriber, and it doesn't look like there's an advanced one, so this is Greg Tech only. All right, alloy smelter. You're gonna have to quit. All right, you're gonna have to quit. AE hype? We're getting there. We are getting there. Task completed. Printed silicon. So it wants me to do all of these. Oh, Certus quartz plate? Oh. Okay. And that's also made... No, that's forming press. No. The uses of that. Yeah, alloy smelter. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, this is going to be a pain. So I'm going to need an alloy smelter for each of the different processors. Right. Okay. So the next one, which one are we doing next? We've done this one. We've done that one. So use it on the engineering press. That is diamond plate. So we do a block of diamond and cut it, I guess. Or a stack of block of diamond. Think I care? That's how much I care. Diamond. Oops. All right, you're done. I'm tired of waiting. Oh boy. That is the engineering press. Boop, 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 boop. And then we're gonna need some gold plates, I assume. Uses. Gold platerinos. And there's no cutting of the block. Or maybe there is. Yo, that takes a long time to cut. I don't think we're gonna do that. All right, you're done. Let's go. Quest complete. All right, so we got this done. And then locked uncompleted dependencies. Oh, do we have to go this way? Oh, we have to go this way. So I have to make an energy acceptor. Energy acceptor. What am I missing here? Star steel plate bender. Energy acceptor. And what'd this say? Go check out Applied Energistic. Don't tell me what to do, game. Do what I want. Okay. So these are all locked. This wants me to have the processor. Oh, no redstone. Alloy smelter for each of these. Okay. So they make you do everything through Greg Tech? That's what it would appear that the pack dev wants us to do. And you know what? I am fine with that. Not a big deal. All right, so the first thing it wants me to do is make an ME drive. So I need 2 diamond processors. And then we're gonna need a boatload of logic ones. Okay, so I am going to need seven alloy smelters minimum. Can we afford such expenses? How can us afford such expenses? So there is for those, and then we have these for putting the processors together. I guess technically you probably only could have just done one. I guess 5 instead of 7, but it's fine. So the next thing is, what do we want to do? We want to put these somewhere that are going to be kind of like semi-permanent. Yeah, they don't have inscribers here. There is no inscribers here. This is kind of what I'm thinking for now. Like, obviously, when we redo the base, like, this is all going to get taken down. But this is kind of what I'm thinking. So, silly, calc, this one, logic. So that means silly, logic, calc, engine. Okay. I think we're probably just gonna like manually do these. We will add these on the network though. Whoa. So we should be able to see those now. Yep. All right, and then what is it called? I need not Canthal, Signalum. Boop, 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 boop. So now I need a transformer. Just gonna make the 16. We might add more. I have no idea, but I just do this. New in here, but you've heard of me on Hermitcraft, so you thought I'd check me out. Well, welcome. Glad to have you. Yeah, we're playing a kind of intense modded Minecraft pack. It takes a lot of focus, so I do apologize if like there's a lot of downtime where like you're talking to me and then I finally get around to noticing it. 32, 16, and 4. All right, and then this, and then I think we'll put it here. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to connect that. I guess I can. I can do that. Now it's connected. Okay, and then I need the laser thingy. Where's our closest laser? I guess right here? We can just bring one over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we connect from here to here, here. Does this reach? Oh, it does. Perfect. It is not in line though, which is not so perfect. If that's the case, I'm actually going to disconnect it from here. I'm going to scooch this over one this way. And we'll just connect it to this. And then we'll go from here to here. Okay, then this guy needs an energy card to provide our RF power to this. Energy, these are all powering up. Things are happening. All right, so now I need gold plates. I need Certus quartz plates. And I need diamond plates. I made a bunch of diamond plates. Okay, robot arm. Robot arm. I need 4 of these actually. These. You're mostly gonna lurk as you're playing Star Tech also. I see, I see. I hope you're enjoying yourself. It is quite an intense mod pack. This is not the first time that I have played Greg Tech. We played Monofactory pretty much for like the last year with Assassin sporadically on Twitch here. Kind of like a co-op thing. And then I played a few other Greg Tech packs in the past as well. Oh, I made 22. That's a little bit more than what I needed. That's fine. I'm sure they'll get used, but whoops. All right, so this. So silicon plates is something, that is something that we're gonna have to do. Are these silicon ingots used for anything else besides those plates? There's silicon foil. Is that useful for anything? It would appear not. You do 3 to 2. That's not very good. Liquid silicon, metal molding. No, so it seems like these silicon ingots are exclusively going to be used, unless these double plates are used for something. No, looks like the silicon ingots are exclusively used to make the silicon plates for applied energistics stuff. Okay. I almost feel like, because that's the case, let's do this. We're gonna stock filter silicon ingot. Bender. Oh, I can't do that because this bender could potentially change numbers while I'm doing other things, and I don't want to make other things. Nope, we're not gonna do that. I'd have to make a brand new bender exclusively for this, which we might do. I can put it downstairs next to our other machines. Yeah, I can't do this. It was a good thought, but we can't do it. Oh, we don't have these. All right, then I need these guys. Okay, so when we make stuff, it'll just automatically get put into the system, connected over there. Probably want to have barrels and then I have them on me. 3 more robot arms. One, two, three, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Look at me go. Okay. Did I not set this one up? What's going on here? Oh. Now maybe... No. No, we're kind of limited right now. I was going to say maybe we should make 3 of these for the silicon. So we can do like 3 different processors and still keep up. But we're kind of limited by our blast furnace right now. We would have to set up like 3 blast furnaces specifically for making silicon ingots. And even then, I'm not sure we would need all of that. I don't think we're going to do that. So it's 12.5 seconds plus 31. So it's 45 seconds for one of those. And this is doing it in 10 seconds. So this would keep up with like up to 4 of those blast furnaces going, I believe. If my math checks out. Anyway. Bender. So about the only other thing that I think we should add to this, which isn't really going to fit in here, is a bender. And that bender will take silicon ingots and turn it into silicon plates. We can just add it right here and keep it right next to the silicon. MV bender. New recipes unlocked. Lead. What else do we need here? We need 4 of these. 1 of those. 1 of these. 2 of these. And 2 of these. Pretty close to where I wanted that, but not quite. So silicon plates are gonna go here. This is gonna be on number 1. And I think we are just all the time. Gonna keep this thing stocked. So we need a lock and we need a link. Lock, link, and then we need to connect that up. Oh, this needs power. I was like, why is that not going? It needs power. I put my wire cutter away? Dang it. Uh-huh. I mean, I guess I could have that export directly over into this machine. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. I'm not sure there's any reason to keep those silicone plates in. Yeah, I'm just going to undo the drawer aspect of this. So Certus, so throw this stack of blocks up in the block cutter. How are we doing on lube? We're good. Yeah, the biggest problem right now is the silicon. This is going to be the bottleneck for everything. What I like to do is just make a stack of everything, fill these up. But it's going to take us a long time to get this. However, when we overnight this on the server with these things chunk loaded, we're just going to be making silicon all night. So we'll have probably like 1,000 plus, maybe a couple thousand next stream. So with that in mind, we definitely want to upgrade these. I don't think we need quite that many for these other ones, but I'll just add a few upgrades here. How much is that per? 131,000. And this one's 8 million, 8.4 million. That's way overkill, but I just want to make sure we have literally all the space. I guess that also means I don't need this up here. That means we can get rid of the robot arm. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So next quest wanted us to do what? We needed 2 engineering processors. And then let's do this. So I need some Flux cable. Apparently we don't know how to craft this yet, so let us figure that out. So that is Flux crystal in the wire mill. Oh, interesting. Okay. How do we get the Flux crystal? Nether quartz, redstone, charged certus in a mixer gets us 2. Is there a way to get the block? You just craft the block. Okay. All the same. Okay, let's favorite this recipe. The charged certus is a polarizer. Okay. So what are we looking at here? Water, nether quartz, redstone, certus. That's all easy. That all goes into here, into that. All right, that's not bad. Does this require a specific power level? LV. All right. Z-cert. Let's make a bunch of these. Did I finish setting up the 3 smelters at the end? Nope, those are not automated. Those are for manual process. Yeah, this is going to be the worst part right here, I think. Just waiting on all of these to happen. Did we make a polarizer in MV1? We wouldn't even have room over here if we did. It's getting about time where I should upgrade this set of machines to MV. Oh, right. We had that alloy smelter. I should get rid of this one. Fluid solidifier. Did we make one of those over here? Fluid solidifier. Let's get rid of this. Centrifuge. Centrifuge. Forge hammer? I don't think I made another one of those, and we don't have a polarizer. Right? No forge hammer? Forge hammer. No forge hammer. We do have a new bender, so we don't need this. We do have a wire mill. We don't need that. Compressor forming press? I think we just made a forming press, yeah? Forming presser. Extractor? Extractor. Okay. Basic brewery, circuit assembler. Okay. Yeah, the amount of machines that we have is getting fewer. Basic autoclave. What else do we have over here? Arc furnace. I think we're still using that. However, let's set up an item card here. Extract. Make a bunch of annealed copper. Copper, 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 copper. Might as well have that set up and we just make a whole bunch. We don't need it at this exact moment, but we do need it and we will need it. So we might as well just have it being prepared instead of like not this whole time. 19,000 rubber. How are we doing here? Are we out of sulfur? No? So this should still be going? Oh, this thing screwed up. How did that screw up? What the heck? I wish there was a way I could fill up these slots with something that it doesn't care about. But like this cooking pot, if anything else is in there, it's like, I don't know this recipe. Like you can't like disable these slots, which is really unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It's the only way we can make it at this exact moment. There is other recipes to make rubber. And that's, again, we're going to be something that we will migrate to at some point. This is actually more expensive on sulfur. We get 4... Yeah, we get 4 small piles of sulfur from the sulfur dust. So that means we can do 4 rubber with 1 sulfur. This is 3 rubber with 1, but you can make this smarter than the cooking pot, and I think it's faster too. Well, it's 12 seconds to make 3, whereas a cooking pot, however long, it's probably like 12 seconds for 1. Anyway, this is more efficient on the sulfur. Not that that matters anymore, because we have nearly 100,000 of it. The mixer from Create, I think, is the same as the alloy smelter recipe. Oh, what is this? Block of rubber. Oh, that's from thermal expansion. New recipes unlocked? What are we talking about? This isn't new? We've had this forever. All right, this copper's done. Back over here. Okay, so that's going silicon. Okay. Oh, no, we're not doing silicon. We're doing... What were we doing? The polarizer? Polarizer. So that's the Certus quartz stuff. Shocking. So we're trying to make the Flux cable. The Flux crystal. So that's redstone plus quartz. And that's in a mixer? Mixer with water. Ooh. Mixer with Wawa. Actually, no, that's fine. We'll just keep a bucket of water in here. And then that goes in a wire mill. Unnumbered? No number. Number don't matter in the wire mill. ME glass cable. And this. Okay, we have that done. One cape. Quest complete. ME ingredient buffer from extended AE. Oh no, not singularities again! Okay, well, to be fair, at least it's not like 30,000 blocks to make a singularity. It's only 10,000. Oh, that's 10,000 iron ingots. This is blocks. You can't craft this, though. No recipe. You're so far off from ZPM? Oh, I'm aware. I'm just looking. Anyway. So the ingredient buffer, I don't remember why this is useful or what it's useful for. I think we looked at this in Monofactory and decided it wasn't useful. Oh, I didn't connect power on these. Again, I cannot remember. What is Signalum? It's good for storing fluids and items into a single machine block before dual hatches. Does that take the place of a hatch then? I mean, oversize interface. It doesn't take the place of a hatch. I'm not understanding, like, why you would do this then. I understand what you said. It's good for storing fluids and items into a single machine block before dual hatches. But, like, how does that differ from, like, just putting an interface there providing the items from the network? Like, I don't actually see the use. What am I missing here? Oh, I gotta make another one of these. It's just not highlighting because reasons. It is outside block. You use interface on, then pipe outside to two separate fluid and item hatches. I still don't understand the purpose. It doesn't click. It doesn't seem like something that's useful. $1K crafting storage. What am I missing here? I wish it told me what I'm missing. Is it the calculation processors? The purpose of the dual hatch, which was useful, is that you could put two separate items into one hatch. So I don't see how a buffer that doesn't interface with the multi-block and doesn't take the place of an input hatch, or an input bus. I don't see how that provides any use to the multi-block machine. I just don't see it. You'd have to like describe some scenario, but I don't think you're gonna be able to do it because I don't think it's that useful. I think that's about as far as we're gonna go with this for now. Sell housings. Make 10 of those. Yeah. That's complete, so now we need to make 10 1Ks. You can't place input hatch and bus in same place. You can with the dual. Can you not? That wasn't there. I thought there was a block that we had that allowed both fluids and items. Am I mistaken? Maybe I'm confusing that. I remember there was a dual hatch and then there was a quad, but I thought there was one that we could put both items and fluids in. Interface only pushes to a single block. You can extract out of it with pipes. Can you not? I guess I don't understand. If an interface only pushes to a single block, how does that make the ingredient buffer any different? It pushes to every block around it? It doesn't even do anything. At least the interface you can push to a block. This doesn't even push at all. I just don't understand. Like, why would you do that where you have to put the ingredients in when you could just use an interface and provide all the stuff from the network directly and extract out of it exactly the same way? It just doesn't click. I'm not understanding. Yeah, I'll just do 16. Yeah, the interface, the ME interface hatch or whatever, where you could connect that directly to the network, that's completely different than this thing. These things. That's completely different though. We're talking about this block right here. This thing is supposed to be so good for some reason, and I don't understand. It doesn't make sense why this is any good. I'm sure there's some reason. What that reason is escapes me. Am I not making engineering processor? Wait a second. Did I just make engineering processors? Oh, I did calculation. Whoops. I meant to do these. I'm not sure either. I believe you and just hasn't had the same convo monofactor. Yeah, my opinion hasn't changed. It's not that I just have some predisposed opinion. It's like I literally cannot see a use for it. Mega crafting coprocessor unit. We're a little far away from that one. Okay, so we can't do that. ME wireless connector. I don't see why we couldn't do this. Quartz fiber. Okay. Might as well run a few of these through a wire mill. Hey, no rush. I think this probably is priority right now as a crafting terminal. If we're going to be using AE, we have to have this. I don't have any Flux dust. Oh, they're right here. I'm blind. So last we saw these guys were like in this. They must have despawned. I didn't put them in there, but they must have spawned in there and then they despawned. Didn't think they despawned. You have to go to IV before you get to auto crafting? No, that's not correct at all. This is the mega crow processing. We can do the regular co-processing, but if we want to do like the compact ones, then we have to be at IV. All right, pattern encoding terminal. I love it. Pattern encoding terminal. ME terminal. Crafting table. This thing. Okay. And then I guess we need an interface terminal. No, it is a pattern provider terminal. Pattern access terminal. They've changed the name on this thing so many times. So I need 2 of these. I need that, and I need that. Did I not just make the crafting tables? I thought I made the crafting tables. I just put crafting tables in there, and now it's saying I don't have enough ingredients. Oh, is it maybe these star steel plates? No, I'm so confused. I just put crafting tables in here. Where did they go? I just made 16 of them. They're just disappearing. They're not getting like macerated or something, are they? What the heck? This isn't full. I don't know. Oak plank. $16 crafting tables. Now it works. But now it's not even using those. It just mysteriously found those somewhere. What the heck is happening? Now they show up here. Yeah, colossal chest is probably what's going on. We're just about done with it though. Okay, so what else? Quartz fiber. That's done. Covered cables, that's not really important. ME controller probably can wait. We're not gonna get into all the channel stuff. We're just kind of item storage for now. Infinity range booster. We still don't have access to any blase powder, as far as I'm aware. Liquid blaze is only made from the blaze powder. Blaze rod is made from the blaze powder. Blaze powder. Tiny piles, that's made from the big one, and the small pile made from the normal. So blaze powder, we can get From magma cream, is there a way for us to make magma cream? Nope. So it looks like we're kind of stuck at needing the mobs. Chemical reactor, sulfur and carbon. Wait a second. Oh, that's HV. Okay. Okay. Is this something we could do? No. Okay. So it's either we go to the nether. I don't even know if we can. Go to the nether and try and spawn the mobs or find them, or wait till HV and then we just make this stuff. Okay. All right. So no infinity. I don't really need the blink patterns. Don't need the molecular assembler yet. A level emitter, ME interface. Requester, requesting terminal. All right, I think we just make like 10 of these. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we will try and transfer everything out of the chest, and then we'll rearrange this and then put the stuff up here. But for right now, just to get us going, just so we can start the transfer process. Nope, we want that. We want number of items descending. Then we want, remember last search, autofocus on open, don't sync with JEI, search settings, UAE. Okay. I need an interface. ME interface. No, not the extended, the regular. Item card. Orange. Oh, I gotta connect that actually. Does this work? Does that transfer? No, it's gonna be down here. Ooh. We need one of the power buffer thingies. Oh no, the chest broke again. Energy, applied energy, please. At least that's cheap. Hopefully this will just fix it right here. No, we want this one, this one, this one. Glaze doll is not craftable. There's no... I'm clicking on it. There's no recipe. Hey, Super Swag. Starting to worry if we're actually going to have space for everything. We might have to immediately upgrade to 4Ks. Yeah, the drawer items are going to stay here for now. This is going to end up breaking a lot of our stuff. Unfortunately. Um... Okay. So we need to make some 4K. We need to make 20 more of these 1Ks. All right, so we got that, and then still need to make this IO port. I am missing those plates. And this. All right, so I need to make some 4K discs. What am I missing? Quartz glass. 4K. This one. All right. Hold on. Were we out of types? No, there's some discs in here that have types. Okay. This is kind of an unfortunate situation here. Let me see. Can I take one of these? So we just need to like free up that one. Where are some types? I'm going to put this in here and then I'm going to put this in. $15. Okay. So I need to make another 4K disc. Redstone circuit. Okay, now we got 2 free ones. So I can make 2 more of these. What am I missing? This? It's Certus dust and what else? Glass. I have everything, so why can't I craft that? Now it'll let me. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, it looks like we have transferred everything out. So now it's just a matter of combining these. This. These. Okay, and then this one, this one, this one. This one? Look at that, we got room for everything. So 4Ks. No, 4K. What am I missing? I have circuits, I have redstone. Oh, I have circuits, I have redstone. I have no idea. Something was messed up. Okay. So now we have everything here. Everything is out of this chest and into our digital storage. Non-crafting interface, yeah. We're just derping. It's fine. Now the question is, does this inventory cable connector, will that attach to an interface and then provide all the items from the system? Most likely not. But will it? What's something that I have in here? I guess I would have to go upstairs. No, I guess I can see here. So no, it does not provide items. If I were to do this, I can see that now. Dang, that's unfortunate. No, I want Toms to be able to see everything on the digital, not the other way around, guys. Essentially, we're gonna be kind of broken here. Try it on the drive. It'll just literally see the drive items, the discs themselves, not what's on the discs. I can't. It's going to be super confusing until we actually switch completely over. Yeah, the only thing we see is the drive items now. But we don't see, like, the ME glass cable. Okay. So we went from having a working system to now having a non-functional system. Progress? I guess I'll put these in here too. What's the next thing? I guess the next thing is we need to make a boatload of Flux cable. And that was made with the Certus, redstone, and quartz. Why am I not seeing any of this stuff? Oh, again. I keep not realizing that I'm looking at the toms. I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing. Let's get that out of my inventory. What am I looking for? The charge Certus. Quartz. Nether quartz. Redstone. Probably should have just made a bunch of AE stuff before messing with any of that other stuff. To be completely honest, but it's fine. Yeah. And this can't go anywhere because we don't have the laser stuff going somewhere. So we need an interface that's hooked up to that laser. I don't... yeah. This. And then this. What am I missing now? Glass. Because we don't... glass is part of this network. We don't have the thing on that. Okay. And I've made this like so much more difficult on myself now. Interface. I'm going to put this here, and then we are going to... we don't need that on orange. Just be white. All right, so Certus. There we go. Things are happening now. Okay, what about our ore processing? Is this going somewhere? I guess it is now. All right, this needs to go up in the wire mill. Can the block of Tom see items, or does it only see storage drives as well? Tom's does not interface with Applied Energistics. They are two separate mods. Two. So we only have like 3 things connected. Let's go ahead and start getting rid of this. Okay, grab that. So this is where our terminals are going to go. I have AE now. Yeah, we might have like went into this just slightly too early though. So I can put the energy acceptor on top. And just move everything up top. No, that should be fine. All right, let me just get rid of some more of these cables. So we do that, we're connected, then I just move this. This doesn't need to be on here. And we'll do that. IO port. So we're doing number of items, descending. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make ourselves a storage bus. I don't have any iron ingots, or did I put those in drawers? I don't remember. I put them right here. Okay. We'll just use these planks, I guess. What was I doing? Was making this storage bus. This. That. Limitless potential! Yeah, that's fine. Ah, I can't connect. All right, so now we should have access to all of our items. Why don't I have access to the glass? Oh, that was connected via Tom. That wasn't connected. Now we have access to the glass. Okay. So that means all of this is broken now. This needs to be added to the drawer network for now. Okay, so I guess we need to go around to everything that's utilizing Tom. Maybe I'll just leave like these bits on here until we actually replace them, but I'll remove like the cabling. Yeah, every automation that we had. Every automation's now broken. It's fine. We will make it more better. Oh, I'm hungry. Yeah, I don't know how these laser nodes, I don't think those can interface with applied energistics like Tom's did. This has me a little worried right here. Although we can replace this stuff with laser nodes. All that stuff is through the drawers anyway. What was this one doing? This was making our black stone. That's fine. No, my axe. What am I doing? That's not how you make an axe. There we go. Okay, cobblestone has stopped. Yeah, this is something we're gonna have to... Man, I would like to do it today. I would like to do it now. It seems like this stuff is all working just fine though, which is good. I think that's all the cabling. Set home? No, it's fine. It's not like we're going very far. It'd take longer to type. I guess we need to start working immediately on an enemy controller. Networking switchboard. So that means... well, we don't need the energy acceptor anymore. I think for now Okay. I need this card and this card. Apparently I got another card out of there. I got 2 more cards. So this is going to go right here for now. This can go away. It'll go right like that. And then we need this node. Energy card. And then we need this interface. And we need... I don't know why I have 2 different cards. The extract, that's not useful at all, so we can get rid of that. I think that is it. I mean, everything's working. I believe there are channels in this. No, the laser IO node connects to the ME controller or the energy acceptor for power. I thought I set this up to automatically select this terminal. Autofocus to on open. Oh, it is. Weird. It looked like it wasn't. Right, but didn't connect the node to the rest of the nodes. Oh, I need to connect the laser. That's what you're saying. Got it. Okay, what's next? What's the next thing that we need to do? What's important right now? I mean, I guess going around and replacing... You're saying a smart cable would let me know if there's channels or not? I'm pretty sure there's channels. Oh my goodness, that's frustrating. I'm already on the right page right here. Zero channels. I don't know what that says otherwise. I mean, it looks like there's channels, yeah? Actually, I don't know if that would actually show any channels. Yeah, I think we're working with channels. I don't know what it looks like with a smart cable if you don't work with channels. I don't think we were mess with that in Monofactory. No channels? How do you know? Like, how is it different? There's a quest at the beginning that tells you how many channels you have. And welcome. Oh, that's right. You can turn this on and off. I forgot that's a thing. I think we work with channels this time around. We did it without channels in Monofactory. I feel like having the channels is just like another little something. Now it is an infinite. I like how you said that like right as I clicked turn channels on. Um, where's this crushed saltpeter ore going? Is it just going directly on the drives? It must be because we don't have those stored over here. I think we have to have stuff stored here in order for that to... Okay. Expert Hypno doing expert stuff? Man, now that I've made all these changes, I don't know where to start. Like, I need to go get all these things connected so we're actually making diamonds. I guess this is like the most important thing right now. So we need to item cut. Great, give me that. Give me that back. We need an item card. Stock. And I'll just put in whatever sand. Okay. Oh, these need extract. I guess I don't have emeralds. I'm not actually sure. Oh, no. What? So why are the emeralds not coming out of this? Is it only extracting things that are on drawers? I mean, we have emeralds on drawers, so why is that not being extracted? Oh, it's on the wrong slot. I'm a smart heap, but no. Such a smart heap, but no. All right, so we need these. Extract. Extract. Stock. Filter. Sand. So we're providing sand? I mean, this one should be running. Is it running? It should be. Power? Everything, that's running. Everything's fine. Whoa, I fall into void. I'm dead. All right, so this one, we'll do kind of the same thing. Oh, weird. This one I have like reversed. Oh, no, I have two. Oh. Why do I? Oh, that's all right. I guess this one only has one output. And this one is dust. Item in stock. This dust. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I don't know if there's a good way for me to like do the straight lines like I'm doing. I think this one we're just gonna do like this. I don't like it, but that's what we're doing. Just don't look directly at it. It's fine. This one was Blackstone. We're stocking Blackstone. This one we are extracting all the things. Okay. We don't have any Blackstone in the system. This was providing Blackstone before we were making it here. Well, we're making Blackstone here, and then we were crushing it there. Kind of thinking like how I want to do this. I mean, we could have. We are pushing to here. We could just have this guy right here, so it would push directly into the forge hammer, and then we extract into that. I think that's what we do. Soul infused wire 2x. Soul infused wire 2x. And yeah, so this don't need to be connected here. Okay. So that's back up and running. All of our sieves are back up and running. This guy. Right, we were providing. Whoop, I fall into void again. I'm dead. Yeah, so this is all laser, so this is fine. This is all working. What this guy? We had Tom's doing what? Drilling fluid item pipe. We were providing. So we're providing stone dust. We could do that through laser IO. Okay, and then we are extracting. I need more laser nodes. More laser nodes. We're using so many of these things. Laser node. All right. This guy, this guy. All right, so we need item card, extract. Item card, extract. All right, that's back up and running. These guys over here. Let's point this down. So extracting of those is pretty easy. Item card, extract. Item card, extract. So then providing the items, I guess, is the more difficult part. So this was vanadium steel. What am I doing? Up. Up. Item card. Stock. Count. Vanadium steel. Laser here. Laser here. We must be out, which is fine. And then this one is aluminum dust off. Up. And item card. Whoa, what did I just... Whoa, that... Okay. Not what I meant to do. Up, we wanted item card, stock, one of these guys, and this was aluminum dust. We're extracting, so that's set up, so this to here, and that here. So why is this not going? Oh, it is going. This one's not going because I don't think we have any vanadium steel. Yeah, we've already processed all of it, but that's set back up. So this guy right here, Canthal, this is set up to do silicon. Yeah, that's just going right through the network. That's fine. Okay, I think we're good here. That's fine. So hot silicon ingot isn't being provided here. Right. I don't know how we're gonna do this. If we're gonna use laser IO to provide items, like we're gonna need a bunch of interfaces that provide items to the laser IO network specifically that we want to use. I don't think there's a way that we can connect laser IO to applied Energistics and be like, you have free reign of every item. I don't think you can do that. I think you can only do it through like an interface where you've explicitly set. Actually, can laser IO talk to a storage bus? Maybe this is easier than I'm thinking it is. We try. Interface doesn't get full access. I don't think it does. I know you can do an interface on a storage bus for like a subnetwork or whatever. But I don't think that I mean, we tried putting toms on the interface and that didn't work. It couldn't read anything about that. But we didn't try a storage bus. What am I missing? This. So I kind of just want to put a storage bus like this. So if we put an inverter card on here, right now it's whitelisting. If we put an inverter card that blacklists whatever we have here, which theoretically should allow this to pull whatever it wants. I don't know if it works that way. It doesn't even see it. Is that north? South? It doesn't even look like it's lasering to it. It sees the stone bricks below it, which is weird. Yeah, we can connect it to the drawers like we've always done, but then we have to have a drawer for literally every item. You can run the pack with or without channels. It'd be super cool if we had an item like what I'm looking for, but unfortunately I don't think there is one. Like, that's gonna be the closest that we can get. And maybe that's fine. Maybe every time we need to provide an item, we just put it in the extended interface and like explicitly set it. Now the question is, where do we put this? I want to have this like somewhere I don't have to keep messing with it. I think it would be this one, right? We just replace this. Currently, this is just to allow us to put items back into the system. But we'll do that. It should work exactly the same, but then we can provide items. So we will put a... Oh, this should actually work. Let's get rid of this. We should just be able to use it as a stocking. So what do we need? It was like the hot silicon. And then hot Canthal? So if we do that, this should be working over here. Works for me. So as long as we provide items that are being stocked in here somewhere, the system keeps working. But maybe we should have another interface for accepting items back. I'm not sure. So what else do we need? We're providing everything from the drawers. That's being stocked. Ooh, look at those items go. Things coming, things going. I kind of wish there was a way I could tell what it was that's coming and going. Like a list of items. I'm sure it's all important stuff. I'm trying to think of like what else is important that we get hooked up right now. This was a temporary thing. I was using this to suck items out of drawers. This can go away. You can tell I knew exactly what I was doing by the amount of cards that I used here. Okay, what is this? Ah. So we need a storage bus on that, and then we could probably just get rid of this and just run AE over. But yeah, let's grab another storage bus for the wood. That's something that's been a problem twice now, at least. Oh, I have a storage bus. It's in my inventory, actually. I need glass cable. Yes, let's put the same exact thing that I just broke off right there. Perfect. Is this in line? It isn't. Okay. So now we should have access to our wood. Perfect. What else do we need? I'm not sure how important this is, but we could actually replace this with laser IO. In fact, I think we should. We'd have to put like a chest and then have laser IO extract out of that chest. Hello, Hypno. How you doing? What have you complimented, and what is your goal? Well, I have complimented you. It's a very nice icon next to your username. Also, a very nice username and a nice color of your username, if I do say so myself. I know what you meant. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What have we completed? So we have just gotten into Applied Energistics, unlocked it, and we are in the process of switching over our early game storage solution to AE right now. And with that is a little bit of growing pains because we had things that were kind of automated previously that are no longer automated because we switched over to AE. So now we're like kind of redoing some stuff. Extract. It can't extract as fast as we need it to. That's a little better. Okay. So everything over here has been reconnected. We have a lot of things over here that are broken now. What was this? I guess that's sodium hydroxide. So we just need to connect that to the lasers. Wait a second, these two lasers aren't even connected to anything, are they? Oh, we're just taking the fluids and pushing into here. I see. We should probably color this laser something different so it's more obvious. So I need to connect the laser here and then up to here to extract, and then this should... What about this one? Seawater. That makes the crushed saltpeter and stuff. So I need 2 lasers. Laser. This guy, 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 that guy. Laser to here, laser to here. Okay, those guys are all connected. Kind of got to do the same thing here. Salt and crushed saltpeter. Are you using Project E? I don't think there's Project E in this pack. This is not an EMC pack as far as I'm aware. It looks like everything's happy there. This is all working. These should all be connected. Man, it feels a lot cleaner now without all the Tom cabling running around. It still feels messy and things have to be like kind of reworked at some point. This. What is this? Oh, this is... Okay, yeah. So we need to provide wood and we need to provide... I can't right click on any of these. Why not? I have no idea. That says coke oven brick. Coke oven hatch. Hatch. So how was I pushing items in? Oh, we are going through these blocks? Yeah, these are the hatches. So I guess I just need one laser, one to insert oak, and one to extract charcoal. Should be fine through the same hatch. So we'll stock, count, oak, log. $16 should be fine. And then we will extract, filter, charcoal. And that should be it to get this thing going. Let's just make sure this works. So I take out log, take out log, take out log. Ooh, this isn't working. What? Oh, I'm not providing logs. That would be right here. I need to provide log. Now it should be working. It's working! Okay. We're making progress. We're getting things hooked back up. Oh, I need stone brick. All right, what other thing is broken that needs to be like resolved? Anything? We got it all done? This stuff. All of this circuit stuff. This is less important. Like we're gonna want this fixed at some point, but it's not important to have done right now. This will all get revamped. I think we're good. Basically what I wanted to do is get everything hooked back up like it was before we got rid of the Tom stuff. And I think we're there. As far as I know. There's probably some things like this that's looking for silicon ingots that we're not storing. We're not providing. That need to be fixed. Oh, that's downstairs. I guess we can probably set this up to be like more. Is this still working? It seems like we have a lot of silicon backed up. Still working. Okay. All right, Esty, we will see you later. Bye. What is this? Right, so we were taking... Okay. Latex into here, and then we're taking this and putting that back into the network. Which I guess we can just put another laser thing here and just extract. Yep, we can do that. Laser. This guy. Here. Here. Item. Extract. Okay, there we go. Rubber's coming out. Very good. Is that it? I don't know. I feel like there might be something else. I'm not seeing anything. I guess we should also take a look how we're doing on power here. We have 2 dynamos worth of extra. Did I set the priority on the wood storage bus? I didn't. But I'm fairly certain the way applied Energistics works. If there's a dedicated storage that's like on a storage bus, that takes priority over the digital storage. I am fairly certain. But I guess just for sanity, we could like bump that to 10, bump this to 10. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Applied Energistics is smart enough to know if you have a storage bus on like a drawer controller or something that has an item, it'll prioritize putting it there before it goes to the digital storage. Okay. I think I'm good. I think everything has been switched over from Tom's to either Laser IO or directly to AE. Obviously we need to flesh out the AE network and make it more better-er, more bigger-er. I guess another thing we could do is just take a look how we're doing on the, this stuff. Not very good. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of these processors. I guess we could get all of these things up and running. Just have a bunch of these ready to go. Wireless terminal. What else are we gonna need? We're gonna need a wireless terminal. We are going to need more AE controllers. What else are we gonna need? Just trying to think here. I don't know. Diamonds? Diamond number go up, we can just remove this now. So getting lubricant and drilling fluid hooked up somewhere, that's something we need. So Certus quart plate, gold. Got a bunch of gold plates being made. Almost, I couldn't remember if we were doing that through there or not. And then the other one was diamond. I think we had like 500 diamonds, right? Yeah, we're good on diamonds. Drives and storage bus are the same to AE. Drives even have the same priority setting in them. This is true. But I do believe there is some special functionality. How do I get to this? How do I search? Items, blocks, and machines. Why are these not in any sort of a alphabetical order? What the actual? How am I supposed to find storage bus in here? Storage bus. In the case of two storages having the same priority, if one already contains the item, they'll prefer that storage over any other. So this means if you have a storage bus on a drawer controller that has like that item on the drawer, it will prefer that without having to change the priority. It won't go to your digital storage. Any filtered storages will be treated as already containing the item when the same priority group as other storages, or when in the same priority group. So you don't actually have to set the priority. But it's in the same priority group, right? Actually, let's make a change here. I'm gonna set these back to 0. Oak. There's no oak wood in here. I'm gonna put some in. We have 192. We can see there's oak here, 192. We have 7,821 here. I'm going to connect the networks. They're both on priority 0. I'm going to remove one stack. I'm going to put it in over here. I'm going to disconnect the network. And we'll see where those logs went. Oh, they did go here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, you do need priority then. Let me take the logs out. Bum. All right. Sciencing with Hypno. Okay, I think I'm about Gregged out for the day, everybody. We finally got to AE, which is pretty cool. I'll put these other terminals here. Even though, like, we don't have any of this stuff going yet. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna go charge up my boots here. Because I noticed these have been running low. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out today, everybody. Appreciate your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the follow button so you get notified when I go live. We should be back tomorrow, starting at around 1 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.